Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we're going to take a look at our preview for the Red Gobbo's Grotmas calendar. And it sounds like it's slightly different this year. We'll talk about my thoughts at the end. Hopefully we can get through this article, it's not very long, and then I'll give you my thoughts. But a month's worth of festive Warhammer goodies. There isn't any words missing. That doesn't really flow very well. A month's worth of festive Warhammer goodies with this year's Grotmas calendar. I feel like something's missing from that title, but we'll go with it. Snow clouds are gathering. We've already had snow here actually in the north. And a certain scarlet-clad grot has donned his most festive hat, which can mean only one thing: the countdown to Grotmas has begun. And a Red Gobbo has whipped up another cache of Warhammer goodies to dispense each day from the 1st of December. This year's calendar is shaking up the formula by stuffing a wide selection of different treats behind each door to the Red Gobbo's workshop. From new game rules and painting guides to unreleased Warhammer fiction, and as always, a special reveal on Grotmas Day. There's no knowing quite what you'll get, so make sure to check in with the Red Gobbo each day. And before you ask, no, you can't bribe him to tell him what's coming. We've tried. He's got some serious integrity for a grot as that star. Just because the Red Gobbo is well known for his antics in the 41st millennium doesn't mean he's staying in the far future either. He'll be making stops in the mortal realms too on his way to the big reveal. It's less than a week until the first box opens on Monday the 1st of December, and a little snotling told us it has something to do with a newly promoted captain everyone's been talking about lately. Can't imagine who that would be. As usual, you'll get the full scoop here at Warhammer Community. We'll see you then. So, last year's Grotmas calendar, I believe, was the detachments, wasn't it? We got 30-ish, or one for each faction, basically. Some maybe extras, but we got a load of detachments for 40k, and I think we got detachments for AOS as well, did we? That might have been the launch of 4th edition. Can't quite remember. A lot has happened in the past 12 months, hasn't it? What do we think of this one? Not just miniature reveals, not just new army rules, but also mixing in... Well, it doesn't really say much about miniature reveals, although I'm going to guess it would be there in some capacity. But what do we think about painting guides and unreleased Warhammer fiction? Are you interested in that stuff as part of a Grotmas calendar? Painting guides, usually pretty good if it's anything like the White Dwarf ones, certainly the ones in the Middle-earth Journal and the recent AOS books, they've been pretty good. I think the recent 40k ones have been pretty good as well, actually. So at the minute, painting guides in the printed books are pretty solid. If we're getting stuff like that, then great. Unreleased Warhammer fiction, does that interest you? For me, it would entirely depend on which faction, but also I'd kind of just prefer a miniature reveal or a little tease of part of a miniature or something. I don't feel like, certainly is looking at it from my point of view as somebody who's probably going to be making videos on most of this stuff, I don't really feel like Warhammer fiction is going to come over very well, but it will be interesting. And if it's jumping about between 40k and the Mortal Realms, which is probably just going to be Age of Sigmar. Yeah, we'll see. But there's going to be some hot days, there's going to be some not days, I think. You never know what you're going to get. New rules, yes, absolutely. I kind of wish that it was just 30 days, 24 days of new rules with the factions thrown in there, and then the big reveal on Christmas Day. I don't know. I mean, 1st of December, they're kicking off with Titus. Something to do with Titus? Could it be fiction? We did have a little bit of an article about his promotion, but yeah, we'll see. I usually enjoy these things. The Grotmas calendar, certainly the detachments, was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed going through it on the channel last year. I'm not sure on this one. I think there's too much of a mix, but also it's mixing up a bit for hopefully the wider community, so there might not be something for everyone every day, but it's going to cater to the different aspects and the different elements of the hobby that people love. That's only going to be a good thing. But we will see. We will kick this off with whatever's revealed on Monday. We'll potentially do videos every day. If not, it will be a quick post, just signposts you to whatever fiction or something. It depends what we get, in all honesty. We're going to play this by ear and take it day by day, but this is exciting. I am looking forward to that Christmas Day reveal, and hopefully we get some good glimpses of upcoming models dotted here and there throughout the weeks in the run up to Christmas as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're interested in the Grotmas calendar and you want to know what I think, stick around because we will be covering the interesting stuff, certainly. And if you enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, do all of the usual YouTubey things. The support continuously on the channel from yourselves, everybody who watches these videos, just amazing. So thank you all for being here and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.